Hi, this is Katie, and thank you for joining me on the My Senses, My Space podcast. And today I wanted to talk about the sense of self-expression. And this is so individual and so personal. And I want to briefly talk about some of the different aspects, but this is certainly not an exhaustive list. And I would love to hear from you if you have other traits or dynamics or how you can experiment with self-expression. I would love to hear from you. So one of the biggest things I think that we can do is how we look physically on the outside. Before we even meet someone, we see them for the first time. And we're saying, hello, my name is, and my pronouns are, and this is how you're introduced to somebody. It possibly may be through social media as well and getting to know them that way. But there is this outward appearance, whether someone likes a lot of color on their body in terms of clothes or makeup, or their surroundings, having a lot of color in their life, or it could be that they like neutrals, that black, white, very light taupes or anything like that, kind of give them this sense of calm and maybe have a splash of color. Who knows? This is something that also can vary day per day. You can wake up and kind of feel like you want to be in a more colorful mood and put on a lot of makeup and go out and greet the world, playing with fabrics that it may be a lot of fabrics layered on top of each other, or it could be just very sparse fabrics on your body because you want to feel the air against your skin. It can just be on a whim, right? It can be how you create yourself that day. And you may not even know when you wake up or even deciding on some colors of okay, I want to use these on my body. It could be an art experimentation right in that moment. And how it ends up is this amazing collaboration you've had with yourself or with other people. Sometimes you can collaborate with others. So there's that beautiful part of you, but there's also how you can emotionally show up for people. This also has to do with, how much support and healing you've done yourself, but you can be an introvert, you can be an extrovert, you can be an ambivert, you can be somewhere in between. And how you show up that way needs to feel really good for you. So the fact if you are an introvert and you're pushing yourself too much to be an extrovert, if that just is, introverts need that time to be alone and to recharge themselves. And extroverts recharge with other people. And you can be somewhere in between on that. And sometimes it depends how you feel that day as well. You can wake up and you can feel I can be, go out with a bunch of friends and I can be with them and that can really charge me for the day. And then come home and be an introvert and recharge at home too. It can also be how you support causes that are important to you. So it could be, you pick one particular, whether it's something for the environment or something for social justice or something for your neighborhood, and how you wake up each day and contribute some of your energy towards that is very individual. If you're volunteering to help a certain cause, you can come together that way and make new friends that way and say, we're kind of expressing ourselves in a similar way together. And that's how we're getting to know one another. But that doesn't mean that's your identity, full stop. But it can be a good part of getting to know someone that really matters in their life, that activity. So that goes right into hobbies, right? Like if you're an artist or if you're a crafter or just any kind of creator, a writer, anything like that, that's part of how you're expressing yourself. That's how you're getting your ideas out. That's how you are contributing and collaborating with other people. Someone could read your words and just be really inspired, and it inspires them to go and do something. So it's a form of expression. And I think that's the key part to all of these, is that there's an expression, which means you're inviting someone else to be excited about that thing too, and also possibly collaborate a little bit and be supportive of one another, that you're both doing this or being involved in this really cool thing. So I think that's about as far as I'll go with this, because I want to hear from you. I want to hear what other forms of expression. Music is part too. That's part of like creation. But I want to hear from you. I want to hear like what other ways can you play and feel as much as yourself as possible every day. So email me, DM me. I would love to hear from you. So thank you for joining me on the My Senses, My Space podcast.